Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night. I hope you're all very, very well. It's a shame you can't set the new biotech as the background. I have to hover over this thing down here. It's a bit rubbish, really. Thank you, Christian. Hello and welcome to LV Trisha. Every time I see the letters LV, I just think LV426 from Aliens. Just very sad. Anyway, hello, Trisha. Thanks for joining. Hello, Pyroclastic. To Mark, to Christian, and to Peter Y. Thank you for confirming video and sound all okay. I hope you've all have, or are having, a fantastic weekend. It's been really lovely here. The weather's been very, not autumnal, warm. When you're out in the sun, it's really warm. It's been lovely. Oh, Las Vegas, of course. Of course, Las Vegas. Yes, indeed. How's it out in Vegas? Is it hot? Can you convert the your preference of Fahrenheit to centigrade? That'd be great. I bet it's like something ridiculous, like 28 degrees centigrade, isn't it? Coffee and croissants. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, glad to hear that, Christian. I think largely the weather's been pretty good in sort of like northwest Europe, so it's great. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining on the Sunday, and I've just been reading up about this biotech stuff here. It's very interesting. On the one hand, I'm concerned they've added children, because when Rimworld is so good, you want to play with all the content, right? And it concerns me that they put babies in, just for the fact that children and babies can die in Rimworld, and that's just the nice end of the scale, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's much worse if you're a parent, obviously, but look at these pictures. I mean, you've got a little nursery there, and they've got little cots. That's so cute. But I don't know what's going on there with the colours of the baby lying on the ground. What is that? Is that puke? Is that food? I don't know what that is. You moved to Florida since then, but yeah, it's freaking hot and gets up to 38 in the summer. Currently only 29. Poor, jeez. I'm actually coming to Florida in January, going with work. We have a conference every January, and it used to be, well, last time I went, it was Salt Lake City back in January of 20, just before the whole COVID madness kicked off. Everybody got back from that, and like half of us were ill to some degree. I wasn't, luckily, but of course you just put it down to kind of jet lag, and you know, you're because you spent so long inside a windowless room with a bunch of other people, you're going to catch stuff. So nobody really put it down to anything other than what it probably was COVID. Anyway, the point being is that we're actually getting together for the first time in like 3 years in January of 23. So very much looking forward to that in Florida. Going to Orlando. I haven't been to Orlando for a long time, but yeah, it's mostly hot and wet. What it'll be like in January, probably pleasant, hopefully. 24, 25 degrees centigrade would be lovely. So yeah, looking forward to that. And it's always nice travelling on someone else's dollar, right? Yeah, so biotech, I think it's really great. A bit gutted it didn't start with an M, because that would mean that they are sticking to the RAM thing. Hey, HenP, thanks for joining. HenP147, nice to see you. So look at these pictures then. Top left got the babies. Top right, I've got no idea what that is. It looks like maybe the Mechanitor, the guy who controls the mechs, in some kind of control, maybe some kind of birthing area. Then middle left, that looks like boomalopes. So you can farm boomalopes. That's interesting. And you got obviously the insects there. That's interesting. Middle right, no idea what that is. But it's somebody sleeping in a pod attached to stuff. Maybe the Mechanitor? No idea. Bottom left, you've got interesting... That's obviously a school, isn't it? School desks. Those are school desks. And you've got a little rotary dial phone. I bet kids today don't know what a rotary dial phone is. Maybe some of you don't know what a rotary dial phone is, but I think you probably do. Wow, those are the days. Gosh. Yeah, so that looks like a school, maybe a crash of some sort. And then bottom right corner, you've got Carnage. So some of the new mech types, beam lasers, and God knows what else going on. That looks absolutely fantastic. So really looking forward to that. That looks very, very good. So the plan for today is I've got, as you can see here, 1.4. The phone's a baby toy. Yeah, that's what I think. We used to have them as well. You could they'd have wheels on, and you could drag them around behind you. They were very, very popular. Yeah, rotary dial. I think there's a YouTube video where they put a rotary dial phone in front of a couple of millennials. Actually, I don't use the term millennials. They're probably younger than that, actually. Like sort of 17, 18-year-olds. And they look at it, they ask them to make a phone call, they just look at it like, I got no idea what I need to do. And you know what? I don't blame them. It's not exactly obvious, is it? Hey, RPG 22501. Ready to throw your money at the new DLC? Yeah, me too, to be quite honest. I am so ready for the new DLC. I loved Royalty. I thought I didn't love Ideology, I'm being honest. I know a lot of people did, and I kind of get it, but I thought Royalty was absolutely fantastic. Really, really good for the combat. Yeah, very, very good indeed. So I'm very much looking forward to this as well. But yeah, welcome RPG. Thanks for joining. You even remember the rotary dial phone lock? Oh, me too, Mark. Me too. God. We actually had, because we weren't the wealthiest family when I was young, and it was phone locked. We literally only had it for incoming calls. That's pretty much it. You may remember how to get around it. I wasn't that cunning, quite honestly. Yeah, you liked Royalty more. Yeah, me too. IDO, it seemed like a lot of hoop jumping for not a lot of payoff, but then again, maybe I wasn't fair with it. Ideology of storytelling, I think you're probably right. Royalty, I just really took to. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Definitely. Didn't like Ideology either. Yeah. I've played the IDL. Yeah, absolutely. I don't like the whole, you got to release these flipping lanterns to the sky and have a disco, and I don't like the idea of slaves. Not because I'm ideologically opposed to slavery in game, of course. It's just another hoop. It's another something you've got to kind of do. So yeah, exactly. Got to convert everyone twice. All right, so 1.4. I've loaded it up. We're going to go through some of the new features. I'll probably be jumping into dev mode a little bit just to kind of bring certain things on. But we can certainly look at it. Now, if you go into the options screen, this is improved no end. It's a lot cleaner, a lot easier to kind of move around in. You could tap the number out in the cradle before tone dialing. You could. That's right. In fact, wasn't it Kevin Mitnick was one of the first people to discover what they call phreaking, Phreak, and he could tap it out with a certain something to get free phone calls. I think it was Kevin Mitnick. I think he went to jail for it, didn't he? But he was certainly one of the earliest hackers. Yeah, very, very interesting. Yeah, so you've got some different bits and pieces here. It's a lot clearer. I think this is a big improvement, especially for streamers, and if you make YouTube videos, you actually see the game volume at a percentage. Before, you had to remember what you know where the slider was. It's just under the letter above or something. So that's cool. Not much change here particularly, other than it's just a nicer layout. It's a bit more intuitive. Mods. There's a mod manager now. Now you'll notice that of all my mods that I've kind of got, some of them have been updated already to 1.4, which I'm seriously impressed with. So Acting, Camera, Ground Targeter, Harmony, P Music, Simple Side, I was Vanilla Expanded Framework. They've all been updated, which I think is great going for the mod authors there. Good for them. Does seem to be a much nicer, neater way of getting your mods sorted. So I'm glad they've added that. That's quite a nice improvement. So let's just jump straight in. We'll go crash landed. Like I said, I'm not going to. It's not going to be like a proper run through. I just want to have a look at the best bits really. We'll go with Randy. Yeah, losing his fun. Reload any time. That's fine. Now this is one of the things they've changed. You just literally. Oh, you can add, right. So you can add, rather than add a number, you add the unit. So can I add a second one? Ah, right. Okay. So that's how you do it. And it tells you how many you've got already. Oh, that's handy. Okay. So there's probably a bonus for doing this, but I don't know why they'd do it that way necessarily. I think adding increasing numbers was probably better, but I guess there's probably a reason that I can't see. But yeah, that's all good. Although this is a little bit counterintuitive. Normally you'd expect that to be a cross or a tick, because the Rimworld UI does have crosses and ticks, right? So that's why I clicked this to start off with. You expect that to be a tick or a cross, but a cross is to remove it. So interesting UI choice. This all stays the same. So yeah, randomize seed. That's all good. Let's generate the world. It did load quicker as well. Hey Andrew, nice to see you. Cannibal, Tribal and Pirates is that ideology you don't know. It's okay, so that didn't seem to be any quicker. So a quick look at the factions. So we got Nothing really has changed yet. I do have ideology switched on, as you can see. So that's probably got something to do with it. And I believe that the cannibal nudists and stuff was an ideology addition. Okay, let's just let's pick a spot. I don't know, somewhere temperate forest. I don't know, like that. That'll do. Right. Anything in advance that's different? Nope, that all looks about the same. Let's go next. Ideology system inactive. Yeah, let's just do inactive for now. I'm not particularly bothered about that. So this is the other thing, is they start with an item, I think they said. They rarely start with an item, but do we get to see that? Or it doesn't look like we can see what the item is. Maybe it's when they actually land, but I'm not seeing... I thought I saw it down here somewhere. You could see that sometimes they start with a random item, but I understand it was quite rare. So I kind of keep my eyes peeled. I'm not seeing anything. It does seem to be a little bit different. This seems to be... Maybe I don't remember this before, but I think the colours have changed slightly. So this is a little bit clearer. But yeah, maybe the item will appear afterwards. So I'm just going to... Let's just randomise 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that was 6. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, fine. So we'll start with these 3. The item may be when they land. Yeah, exactly, Peter. That's what I think. Otherwise, you could probably cherry pick, right? You could just click your randomise till you got a random item that you thought was actually quite useful. So let's see. Now what I'm probably going to do is dev mode in a couple of the turrets, because I think we'll all want to see those, don't we? Alright, so let's have a quick look. Does Jenny start with anything interesting? No, no, and no. Okay, fine. Okay, let's have a zoom out what we got. We've got a couple of ancient dangers, so nothing really has changed on the UI side of things. I made a list of the things that they changed. You can paint floors. Now shells could be quite interesting. Now this has changed a little bit. Interesting. Oh, that's... the other thing I noticed was this. If you click on a person, it moves to them. Rather than just snaps, it moves smoothly, which is quite nice. So let's have a look now. What's that? Styles in use. Okay, so we've got an ideology tab. So these are building the stuff that is ideologically specific, as opposed to finding it under misc or furniture, I guess. So that's interesting. Okay, so some of this stuff is from ideology. So if some of you aren't familiar with ideology itself, so some of the, I mean, Dark Torch. I think Fungus Dark Torch were added with ideology. So yeah, okay. Well, let's just let's push on. Let's give Wild. Who's got shooting? Shooting 4, 4, and 0. Melee 2, melee 0. Okay, so you can have, give you the knife. Jenny can have the gun, and you can have that one. Okay, right. Let's allow it. Oh, hello. That's different. Paint building, paint floor, remove paint. Oh, cool. Nice. Some new icons. Some of these do look slightly different. That seems to be a bit smoother. I don't know if it's just me, but these do seem slightly different. A bit smoother. A bit more contrasty, I think, anyway. A bit bigger as well. I don't remember these being quite as big. They've enlarged it somewhat, but okay, that's fine. Right, what was it doing? Yes, allow. Where's allow? Allow all. Oh, there it is. They've moved it over slightly. Unforbid all. There we go. Thicker outline. Yeah, that must be what it is. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Because these used to be over here, but obviously they've been jigged along by the paint building, paint floor. So, paintable floors which are not already painted red. Okay, cool. Let's... Oh, we've got a donkey called Wimpy. Excellent. Makes you think of hamburgers. Actually, a reference that many of you who are not British probably wouldn't get. Wimpy. It was a hamburger chain back in yesteryear. Right, let's get some trees chopped down. Oh, it's a different noise. Smack. Wow, okay, that's cool. I wonder how many other sounds have changed. But yeah, I'm not seeing any other graphical differences. Now, one thing I did read was that they've nerfed the ability to wake up mech clusters by just spamming sleeping spots. That's been nerfed, which is a shame, because that was quite useful. You've still got Wimpies at Universal? No. I thought it was a British thing, Wimpies. Wow, okay. That's quite something. I'll definitely have to go and check that out. Right, let's build a little shelter here. Right, let's mine that out. It's a shame we can't test the new DLC, because I'm very, very curious about the different races of people, like the pig people and, you know, the other ones they described. Just have a quick look at that. Where is that? Nah, I can't get to it from here. But yeah, that looks really interesting. Right, furniture. Let's get torch lamp up. Dark light brazier. Recreation. Nothing's new here, is it? There's a fast food burger place in the Popeyes cartoon. Oh, okay. And by Popeye, you mean Popeye as in the sailor who eats spinach and olive oil, right? Not anything to do with Popeyes, the fast food chain. Sorry if that sounds a bit dumb, but there's some American culture anyway that sort of passes over me. Wimpy is still around. In the UK, there's one near you. Wow. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought the Wimpy, but sort of the chain had gone completely. We used to have one in my town. It got taken over by Burger King and then disappeared, and then Burger King disappeared as well. And now I just got McDonald's everywhere, which is a bit tedious. Huh. One in Woolwich. Well, I never did. Okay. I've not seen them on my travels, you see, so I just assumed, but that just makes an ass out of me. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to Google that afterwards. That is very interesting. Right. Okay. I'm going to dev mode in a couple of turrets, I think, because I really want to see them. So that would be under security, right? Let's have a quick look at the research tab. So nothing here has changed particularly. Now, if I want to get gun turrets, that gives me a mini turret. Foam turret, that's the new one. So where's the rocket turret? Ah, it's down here. Wow, good grief. Okay, so you need a multi-analyzer for that. Interesting. Okay. The rocket swarm launcher. That does look good, doesn't it? I think we all want to see that in action. Cataphract armor, that's such a long way down, isn't it? Okay, so these are the new ones, rocket swarm and the foam turret. So the foam turret is reasonably easy to get, but the rocket swarm turret certainly isn't. Single burst turrets which can devastate a wide area at key moment in battle. And they have to be refueled by chem fuel. Okay. Well, I'd quite like to dev mode one of those in, because I'm curious, and this is not really a proper run through as such. God mode. Oh yes. Right, so let's let's get a foam turret. And let's get a rocket turret, rocket swarm launcher. 20 plasteel, 200 steel, 2 components and 180 chem fuel. Gosh. That does look cool though, doesn't it? Alright, anyway. We got those. Cool. 10 points those who can remember what the Cumberland sausage is called. Oh my gosh, I've got no idea. So it seems to be everywhere. King's Lynn, Felixstowe. Wow, I had no idea. I really didn't. So can that be moved? Oh, it can't be moved. That's a bummer. That can be moved, but this is just too heavy. Interesting. Order activation. Right. So it needs power, 150 watts compared to a normal turret, which is 80 watts. Okay. Actually, no, that's a foam turret. But I remember that the normal gun turrets are kind of similar, aren't they? So, okay. Well, we'll get to that. Cumberland sausage is good though. Oh, I had a nice ham hock pie earlier. It was expensive, but it was worth it. Really nice. Dumping stockpile zones. That icon's changed as well. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, stockpiles. Get a stockpile inside. Let's build a couple of beds. Keep everybody happy. And let's get a dumping stockpile outside. Seems they've made one very nicely for us. Yeah, that's a mistake. I should have specified what I wanted actually on the stockpile itself, really. Clear all its foods. Oh, look. They've got icons. That's nice. So you can actually see... Were they there before? Hang on, am I imagining this? Were those icons there before? I can't remember now. My gut instinct says they weren't. Or maybe they were. I don't know now. I'm second guessing. You think I'd know, wouldn't you? No, these are new. These are definitely new. The actual pictures of them weren't here before. I'm sure they weren't. Can someone tell me? I don't know. I think this is new. I can't remember this being there before. But I'm doubting myself now. I'm pretty sure they weren't. Yeah, thank you, Pyro. Exactly. Alright, cool, good. Good. I'm not going mad after all. Yes, excellent. Okay. So, get some trees cut down. Let's get rid of those. Get rid of them. Let me just make sure. See, the whole sound has changed as well. Clunk. I like that. That's cool. Right. More importantly, we want to see the new shelves, don't we? A small shelf. A triple stack shelf that holds 3 times as much as empty ground. Items stored inside will never deteriorate and don't affect the beauty of their surroundings. Builds are new with icons and what... Oh, excellent. I'll take a look at that in a minute. And you can build a small shelf. That's new. I like it. So you don't have to have... So it's like one of those, but just... That's good. I like that. That's a good addition. Let's add a shelf. Let's have a quick look. Let's check that out. I want to see that. That was fast. So what does it default to? Is it weapons? No, it's default to everything. Because I know that these shells tend to default to weapons a lot of the time. And they stick weapons on them. Maybe that's just me, but... Alright, let's just say... Let's have foods on here. So, any foods. And we don't want... Actually, we do. Let's make that priority. Having trouble clicking today. Preferred. Let's make it important. So... Oh, that's nice. Finally. Oh, finally. That is so much better. It always irked me that the shelves could only have one thing on them. That was just ridiculous. I like that. And apparently the stacking's been made better as well. So if they come to stack some wood, especially with food actually, food's a problem, is that rather than put some wood here, they'll actually make a point of stacking it on top of an existing stack already. I like that, that's good. Okay, cool. So furniture, let's get furniture down, let's get a table, and let's get a couple of stools. Watching danger. So that noise hasn't changed. Okay. Do you know, if I knew you couldn't move this, I would have put it a little bit more sensible. Placed it a bit more sensibly. So there's no minimum range. Got 12 rockets, and then it must be connected up by... Sorry, not connected. Refueled by chem fuel. Okay. Interesting. Right. Pen needed, recreation variety. Yep. So nothing's changed there. Oh yeah, the heat overlay. Perfect. Look at that. I forgot about that. That's cool. Literally. So does it, if you hover it, does it tell you? Colonists be unhappy. So it doesn't really tell you what it is. Is green, I mean, is green warmer than light blue? It turns out it is. It's a bit laggy with it on. I don't know whether that's just my computer. If I turn it off, it's nice and smooth again. I don't know if you can see that, but that could do with getting fixed, because not that you play with it on all the time, of course, anyway. But I don't like that. That's a bit yucky, to be honest. But anyway, okay. Shelves are good. It means that I'm probably going to use shelves a lot more than I do currently. They're currently a bit of an afterthought at the moment, but I think if they're going to be this useful, then why the hell not? That's dead good. I like that. Is it laggy with yours too, Pyro? Okay, thank you. That's good to know. You played Rimworld so much that the danger sounds... Yeah, me too. Click. There. One of these incoming things. Alright. Okie doke. So, that's cool. What else is there? Let me look at my list. So, there were no starting possessions. That's a bit of a shame. Mod Manager, we've seen. Heat Overlay, we've seen. Quest Search. Right, so you got... Oh, you got... a search bar there, that's handy. Historical. Reward preferences. Ah, right, okay. So, can this be changed? Accept goodwill. Doesn't appear to be the case. Right, okay. So, yeah, obviously this is no good until I've actually accepted some quests. What else is there? Tile inspector. Yes, tile inspector. So, you choose a tile, press the Alt key. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. That means you don't have to come over here, click on the head, which gives you the same thing. You can actually turn it off, and it's now just to press on the Alt. Oh, that's really good. I like that. It gives you, what's it give you? The temperature, light level. That's nice. So you can actually look at it there rather than have to look down the bottom left-hand corner. Ah, that's a nice touch. That's good. Very good. Yeah, I like that. Okay. What else is there? I think that's pretty much it for that. Boom note self-tamed. It's always a good sign. Huh. Okay. I've seen quite a lot. Now, because most of the changes that are coming, that are exciting, are actually in the DLC, which we don't have access to, I think I've shown pretty much everything that there is to see from a 1.4 point of view. So do you want... So here's a couple of options. We can either just do a quick run, I don't know, Naked Brutality, hard setting, blah blah, and do a, you know, just do a run for this stream, or we can do a Zombieland mod stream. I just need to obviously change the mods, and we'll set it so the tank units aren't quite so prolific, so we stand a little bit of a chance. So it's up to you guys. Just put in chat what you prefer to see. Either just a normal run with hard difficulty. I'll switch back to 1.3 obviously. Well, I mean, I suppose I could keep it on 1.4, couldn't I? Or just carry on with this. Let me know what you want to see. Because, I mean, the map's got some possibilities, I guess. Easy Zombieland game, yep. Naked Brutality. Naked accepts all challenges. Wow, okay. Sucker for punishment. 1.4. Well, why don't I do Naked Brutality on 1.4? How about that? There's no reason not to play with it on here, right? So I can certainly do that. Normal. Normal. Okay. Right, let's quit to my menu, and we'll do a 1.4 Naked Brutality. I'm not gonna make it too difficult. I'll do stuff it. I'll make it difficult, Randy. Oh, hello. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I'll do Naked Brutality and accept all of them, all challenges, all quests, just to add to the fun. Take all of those, that's fine. I'm going with ideology, but again, I'll just I'll take it off. Right, let's do this then. Naked Brutality really is challenging, but I love it. Okay, so to give myself a bit of a chance, I probably don't want to go anywhere too excessive. Can't get bored of temperate forest all the time. How about tropical rainforest? Tropical rainforest. Add those turrets. Yeah, okay. Alright. Tropical rainforest then, I guess, adds a little bit difficult. They switched a position of population of rainfall. Oh, really? Oh, well noticed. Wonder why they did that. There must be a reason for them to do that. That's interesting. I didn't spot that. Let's have a look. So this is Boreal, right? Yeah, that's going to be cold. Tundra, ice sheet. Okay. Let's go tropical rainforest. Simply because I don't normally start down there. And we're going to go with large hills, granite and limestone. That sounds good. Year-round growing, rainfalls, reasonable forageability, berries. Yep. That looks. Oh, we got some caves. Okay, cool. Has this changed at all? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, advance, make the map a little bit bigger. That's all standard. What are the factions? Biko Pact, Marulo. Oh yeah, Marulo Nation lives forever. Right. Okay, yeah, inactive, not fussed about this. Okay, who are we going to go with then? Kevin the Orphan. Beck the Builder. Misandrous, Staggeringly Ugly. Construction 12. That's good. There's going to be a lot of constructing going on, so that's an option. Moths, child spy, a little bit of everything. Social, not so bothered about. Combat engineer, cannibal, great oh, cannibal would be helpful. Oh, that's a nice character. Scratch scar. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, we'll come back to Amelia Flay, NG. Xiaobi, great memory, jealous. Who you got to be jealous of? Emily, conceptual artist. Yeah, no. Cooking 11, can't do dumb labour. No. Harry, the bodyguards. Iron-willed, lazy, and a wimp. Oh wow, that's a very conflicting set of traits, isn't it? Can't do caring or social. Pyro. Oh, that's hilarious. NG, combat engineer. 5-click random. Alright, do you know what? I think that makes a lot of sense, actually. I think 5-click random probably is the right way to do this, but I reserve the right to not take somebody who can't do violent. Is that fair? Because that's just a nightmare. And I think it's just die. Okay, are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God. Psychically sensitive misogynist. Oh boy. And they've got absolutely no skills worth a damn. Oh boy. Okay, well, this is the way it is. He's okay at cooking. I wouldn't even say okay. Wow, okay, well, that's not to say I don't like a challenge. Damn. Alrighty. No wimp, no non-violent. Yeah, exactly. He's not a wimp, but he might as well be. Let's do this. Naked brutality. Gosh. Okay. Humberto. Well, Humberto. Thanks, Mark. Right, what do we got? So, now you can eat insect jelly, can't you? But there's none really there. Okay, so what have we got? What have we got? Ancient danger. Okay. Ancient container. Alright. So it makes complete sense. Oh, another ancient danger. Wow. Gosh. Hey, Vivitech. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. You just caught the start of a Naked Brutality run in the rainforest. I've picked a random pawn after clicking randomize 5 times, and I have to accept every challenge. Ah, gosh. Now, are these attack on sight? Oh, I've got dev mode still turned on. Let me get rid of that a minute. For now, anyway. Dev mode. Are these things attack on sight, or are they, because they're on the map already, they're not attack on sight? I can't remember. Alright, I'm trying to look for some easy somewhere that I can take, but there doesn't seem to be anything here. Right, let's have a quick look at soil. Okay, got lots of rich soil down here. Okay, right, this is our spot then. This is what we're going to take. It's got mostly floored already. That's nice. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, Humberto, you're up. So, let's do this. Orders. Chop wood. Let's chop some wood from here. Let's do it. Right. Not that this makes much of a difference, really. I'll fine-tune that a little bit later on. Okay, a couple of doors would be good. Well, actually, not too many. They're 25 each, aren't they? So, door at the top, put them all. Start small to start off with. Door on each side. We claim those doors as well. Okay, let's deconstruct the steel. Get rid of that. Okay. Is that marble flooring? Oh, let me use the inspector. Marble tile. Lovely. Clivia. That's just stuff that smells horrible, right? No. The bush lily. Okay. What's he doing? Oh, meditating. Right, fine. It'd be better if you chop down trees though, bud. Chop down some trees. Come on. Yeah, Peter, I know, I'm the same. Unfinished corner walls, they make me a bit on edge, so let me just let me deal with that. I suppose one here as well. That's much better. Aesthetically. Dude, no, why are you repairing? Why are you repairing rather than chopping trees? Okay, that's construct comes before. Right, okay, that makes sense then. So, plant cut. Okie dokes. Go on, cut the plants. We need a bed out of this as well. Wooden bed. And God forbid you eat off the ground. Let's get a table. There should be a smaller table than this, but we'll go with this for now. 35. Right. I'd rather you did all this stuff first, if I'm being honest. Get the walls done before you do tables and chairs and things. Something got eaten. Okay. Where are we? Oh, he's got no food, has he? That's a very good point. Very good point. Dude, go and do that now. And then eat. So, cool. Okay. Better than now, but we are going to have to address this. Some bushes down here. Excellent. Just sort that out. Grey zone. Hang on a minute. Did I just... Oh! It calculates the amount of tiles you've got in the middle. And it has a very pleasing clicking noise. I like that. That's very good. Berries to his east as well. There's lots of... Oh god, yeah. There's loads there as well. Excellent. It makes such a weird sound, I know, doesn't it? Right, Humberto, get up. Finish this. This is it. Yep, perfect. Stop repairing, dude. Just... Ah, okay. I did set construction to be quite high. Do those two. Finish your bed. Finish the stool. Oh, that is west. To his east. Yes, you're absolutely right. Here. Thank you. The other left. Okay. Come on, Humberto. Let's kick this on. We've got decent wood. Get the roof on. Right, we are going to need a weapon shortly. Can't live off berries forever, but let's just get the basics down. Have they increased repairing as a thing? As a priority? He has run out of wood, I suppose. Hang on a minute, let's just... See... Construction's 2... Yeah, that's, I guess. It's because he's got so little things to do, but repairing always came very much down the scale. Right, come on. Let's roof this bad boy. No, you're absolutely right, Peter. Tree stumps was something that they've added in 1.4. The time I saw tree stumps was, I think, after toxic fallout. I think. Beautiful. Break risk, really. Malnourished. Good grief. Okay. Right, in that case, let me do some... There's no kind of mass harvesting, is there? Unless I actually draw it, so... do that. Ah, heavy harvesting area. Oh, cool. That's new. Is that new? Yep, come back. Eat at table. Beautiful. Go again. No, don't worry about that. Harvest the bush. Why has harvest area not come up? Oh, it has now, but not for this one. That's interesting. Harvest botched. Do the area. Doesn't go a long way, does it, berries? Will you stop it? I can't unclaim a wall, can I? I can take it out of the home zone though, so let's just do that. Not interested in that. Get thee to bed. Alright, if you've got to repair it. That's fine. Berries are not going a long way. Got some insect jelly. What? Only 3. But I think I was going to say I was going to steal that when the insects go to sleep. Finally, Blight won't result in 72 million clicks. Well, apparently they've buffed Blight as well, because there's a command from what I've read that will allow you to say, go and cut all the plants that have Blight. Which I think is quite nice. That's a nice touch. Rather than you having to kind of just chase it, as you say, with 72 million clicks. Okay. Berries are not going to go a long way. Cassowary, no, maybe not. Is there anything easy? It's going to have to be berries for now, I think. How hot is it? 18 degrees. Is he going to get a debuff for that? Uncovered groin. I should have my private parts hanging out. No. No, you shouldn't. What we will do is get a torch lamp. That's going to increase the heat in here by something considerable, isn't it? Clips. Okay. The area's kind of redundant. Okay, grab that, grab that. It's a bit inefficient. Let's deal with that floor. That floor. Okay. What's it like in here? Awful. Get a bit of a clean. Clean would be good. Oh, I miss... I'm trying to get my clean room, which is a mod, so that I can't do that. I've got to actually right-click on dirt and queue it. It's obsessed with fixing these walls. Okay, food. Wow. Nightmare. I have to come down and get these berries. Do you know what? Don't worry about that for now. Harvest the area. What time is it? It is 1500, but it's an eclipse. I said harvest area, didn't I? But he's done one and he's gone. Interesting. We should see what harvest area means then exactly. Because he just keeps getting overridden by the construction thing. Construction command. Okay, how's that done? Oh, there we go. He's almost full. Good. So 16 berries makes you almost full. This repairing wolves thing is a little bit annoying, but I guess he's getting construction skills from it, right? Yeah. So it's fine. Right, let's get a zone set up to dump the stones with, rocks and stuff. So we can make it half decent in here. Would a shelf help? Yes, absolutely. Good suggestion. Let's get a shelf. Wooden shelf. Is this the beta? Yes, it is, Dargon, and welcome. It is. This is 1.4, so it's not the DLC, which you can't preview effectively till it's released, which isn't for a while yet. But it is the 1.4 beta. Yes. Just sort of checking it out, see how far it goes. So we could run in and grab this, couldn't we? While they're sleeping. It's 5 in the morning. I don't know how long they sleep for, but it's probably risking it a little bit. So let's wait till the next day. Getting quite annoyed with this. Just don't worry about the walls. The walls are fine. Oh. Yeah. Maybe what I shouldn't have done is done that. Get out. So, yes, this is... Oh dear. Well, that was a mistake. Oh no, no, it's fine. It's fine. He's got a cut. Now, is there any heal route here? Is there any heal route? Heal route, heal route. I don't know if heal route is on this map. I don't think heal route grows out here. A lot of berries, but no heal route. Okay. Got to patch yourself up, dude. Please tell me you can do medical. Oh, thank heavens. Right, self-tend, yes. Tend it. Alright, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. Hey, Asunde. Not sure, but the harvest area may only take priority for gardens in the home area. That's an interesting suggestion. Let's try it out. Try it out. Right, so this is not currently in my home area. Let me just check that. Oh, no, it is. It is in my home area. When you make a grow zone, it does make it your home area. Let's test it. Consuming berries. Right, let's let me eat for a second. Really don't go along. Oh, right. Well, he's gone to bed at 9 in the morning. Is he okay. Don't get an infection, Humberto. Don't get an infection. If you get an infection, you are as good as dead. Because we got no medicine. Ah, the sun's back. That's nice. You can't afford to be lying down all day. Yeah, I think you're right, Peter. I don't think heal root grows naturally here. That's why this biome is slightly more difficult. Right, need you to get up, dude. So that is a grow zone, and that is in my home zone. Okay. So if I do harvest area, he'll probably do it now because he's got no sort of construction jobs to do. No, he's just going back. That's because he's... Huh. Construction, I mean, it is, but I've given him a command to do the area, so that would, you'd think, would take priority. But he's gone back to bed. He's obviously resting is a higher priority. He's fully healed. Excellent, good. No infection for him. So what's he doing now? Oh, not this again. I thought I undid that. Okay. Back to the bamboo tree. Yeah, I don't want that. Come here and do this. Interesting. So you have to mark them as being ready to harvest before you can say harvest area. Harvest area, right. Yeah, so he's doing it now because he hasn't got any other jobs queued up, but that's fine. Okay. Not a problem. Harvesting berry bush. Okay. Just haul these back for now. It's more important to keep your belly full. Okay, got some in stock. This is good. So by harvest area, what he's doing is he's clearing the area so he can plant. That's basically what he's doing, which is not what I want. You might be able to forbid claimed things you do not want repaired. No, doesn't look like it. You'd have to take it out of the home zone. I don't, because you can't unclaim it, can you? So you can't forbid it by the looks of it either. I mean, you could zone it, but I don't want to do that. So by removing it as a home area, you've kind of done the job, I guess. I'm starting to build the shelf. Okay. So the main thing is he hasn't got any infections. His food situation is still quite bad, but he's got food down there. So he'll wake up and eat if he needs it. Building a shelf. Excellent. That's good. Let's put the meals on the shelf. Food's up there. Really? Okay, what's making these home zone again? Because these, I took these out and I took all the walls out of the home zone. Do you remember? Is it by me building things, it adds everything into the home zone again? I know I can turn it off down here, can't I? So, new constructions, yeah, that's what it is. Clear home zone. This is quite something that I can avoid now, for now. Alright. Yeah, it's building. Yeah, it's because I built the shelf, I think. So, off you go. Harvesting chopped stump. Yes, he's clearing that area, even though I said allow sowing no. Interesting. It's not really what I want. Okay. We need to get a better food source. This is not ideal. Now, what wildlife have we got nearby? I think we saw some... Yeah, perfect. Alpacas. Alpacas are ideal because they are very easy to shoot. We need to make a short bow. Production crafting spot. Stick it outside the door. And get a short bow. Short bow. Actually, make tribal wear as well. But we'll do that after we... Right. He doesn't even have crafting 2. Okay, that's a problem. Crafting 1. Okay. What can he make in order to get his crafting up? What else can he make? What can he make to get his crafting up? A knife? A club? A club? You don't want to be hunting with a club, do you? Sorry, Dargon, no. Yeah, as Peter said, yeah. It's negative paternity, rubbishy porn, accept all quests. Although, yeah, let's get rid of that. I don't want him to be chopping trees down at this point. There's really no point to it. I need you to be harvesting. Because if you can't make a bow, we're going to have to wait for somebody to come onto the map. Thank you, Randy. Brilliant. This is going to be terrible porn. Alright, let's do it. A con artist named Chuck. What's Chuck about? Chuck can't do violence. Oh, Chuck. Oh, can't do violence. At least construction's 3. Okay. Well, Chuck is really fun to be around. They're the life and soul of the party. Right. Okay, well, another pair of hands is better than nought. They're going to die in 3 hours. I think Randy's teasing me. Can we patch Chuck up right here? Okie doke. Well, Humberto. Let's do it. Now, Chuck. 680% bleeding. Good grief. 2 hours. Right, Humberto is patching him up. Come on, Humberto, you can do this. You can do this. You badly need somebody to help you here. 1 hour. So he can bring somebody back from death's door, but he can't make a short bow. Alright. There we go. Good job. There you go, Chuck. You're welcome. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's add 1 to his makeshift abode. In fact, we'll stick Humberto in bed, and we'll give Chuck, whoops, a sleeping spot for now. So now we can rescue Chuck. Chuck, meanwhile, is going to get an infection, and will die of a horrible slow death a bit later on. So, alright. Did I zone off the cave insects in case he cuts through while hunting? I didn't, but that's a very, very good point. Yeah, he might do that, mightn't he? Although I think he'll flee, but that's not really the point, is it? He could get cut, and we don't want that. So yeah, let's sort that out now. They've moved everything to the left a little bit. Zones. Yes, this used to be over here on the right. Okay. Expand zone, manage areas, rename, void, insects. And let's... Oh, I can't get used to that. Expand allowed area, yes. Oops. Void insects. Right, so let's just do that, let's do that, and let's do all of that. A little bit of leeway there, so we don't get a line of sight thing. That's a bit too much. Oh no! Muscle memory. Don't want to do that. Avoid insects. Something like that. That's fine. Okay. Yes. Humberto. Avoid insects. There you go. What? What on earth are you doing? Oh, I didn't... Idiot. I didn't invert it, did I? Wow. Okay, there you go. Try that now. Silly Billy. Gets infection stripping for clothes. Yeah, that's a very good point, actually, isn't it? We'll give it a big on. Synthread t-shirt, cloth parka. You're wearing a parka. Okay. Okay, fine. Let's get a... So we need light in here now. Otherwise, we're going to start getting problems. So get a torch lamp up. Yeah, invert. I know. Sorry. The trouble is we've now got to keep 2 people alive. So that is going to be a bit of an issue. Chuck, you need to kind of get up and get on with it as soon as you can. Unconscious. Right, okay. Right. Harvesting tree. Don't harvest a tree. I need you to get these berries. Everyone's going to be living off berries for the foreseeable future. Harvest. Right. Humberto. Harvest. I really do miss the Achtung mod right now, which has the little lightning bolt. Just get him to do the lot, and then haul, and then Chuck can wake up to a tasty snack. There we go, beautiful, lovely. I think I missed one. All right, 45. That's good. That's good for both of them. Now, wardening. Wardening's got to be on a 1. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, that didn't go. Humberto, harvest. I'm going to get rid of this square, because I don't want you to be doing that nonsense. Haul that back. 4 berries. Should be getting berry. Badum-tish. Thank you very much. I'm here all week. Right, dude. That's it. Torch lamp. Lovely. So I'm going to get 35 degrees. Oh, my word. Okay. Time for a cooler. Cooler. Stick a cooler in the corner. How much do I need? 50 wood. Wow. No, yeah, we need the bed ready, don't we? That's kind of important. Build copy. Yeah, get chopping. Get chopping. Do stumps give you wood, I wonder? Deteriorate. Chop stump. Harvestable. Harvest yield 4. Okay. So do stumps grow back? Is that... the stump can be extracted but yields very little. Left outdoors, the stump will deteriorate in time. Okay. So it serves no purpose. It won't regrow, but it will give you a little bit of harvest. Are they quick to harvest? Let's have a look. Let's experiment. Dark light instead of torch. So does that... I thought that only works for certain ideology. Ugh, it's easy for you to say. Ideologies. Dim. People prefer dark light work best with this light source. Produces a small amount of heat. Produces a small amount of heat. Does it tell us how much heat it produces? No. Okay. So, do you know for a fact that the dark light produces less heat than this does? I mean... It's 3 degrees higher than outside. Right, we've got a raid. Okay, this is bad. Oh boy. And they're good at melee. Are they attacking straight away? Where's the history? Prepare for a while. Right, dude, you need to make a wooden knife really quickly. Can you make a wooden knife? Or do you not have the skills? You might have the skill. Let's have a look. Interesting. Doesn't mention the knife. That's because I queued up a metal knife rather than a wooden knife, like an idiot. You can't make a wooden knife. Okay. That's a problem. Can we get some steel very quickly? How much steel do I have here? I have 20 steel, but it's not in a stockpile. How much steel do I need? I need 30 steel. Okay. Well, that'll be enough. Let me just queue that to deconstruct and do Humberto and deconstruct steel column. Come on, dude. Yeah, Mark, I will grab a log if I have to, but I'd rather have a steel knife. Is that 10? 10, perfect. Right, dude, make a knife. Yes, come on. At least you got a fighting chance, literally. Humberto, don't mess this up. Is this crafting or construction? It's crafting, isn't it? Ah, okay. How much do you get? How much do you get from this? Chuck has recovered and decided to leave. What? How very dare you? I wonder if I can send... Well, if Chuck decides to leave eastwards, that'd be good. Don't muck this up, don't muck this up. Right, so I got 177 out of 2,000. So if I get him to make, like, 20 knives, we'll get him up to level 2. I could add the new turret. Christian. I like your thinking. I like your thinking. I can't believe Chuck's decided to leave. That's so ungrateful. Honestly. No power. Yeah, there is that. Right, Humberto. Equip it. Beautiful. Yeah, get some sleep, bud. Might as well. No. It's been too long. I'm a bit rusty. Traps. That's what we need. We need traps. Humberto, grab some food. Grab some food. Stuff Chuck. She can go. Chop down a tree. Build a trap. We need some... No, not stumps. That. Build some traps. Remove Chuck's legs. I might... If I strip Chuck, is she going to get upset? It doesn't matter if she gets upset. Who cares? Because Chuck doesn't fight. Right. Chuck's going to get stripped. But not in a weird... Oh, I can't... Why can't I strip Chuck? I have to capture her. Oh, God. And to capture her, I need to make my whole thing a prison temporarily, just in order to strip Chuck. It's a bit pervy, but I do need her clothes, if I'm being quite honest. That's quite decent. Okay. Let's build a trap first, shall we? 15. And is it 40 for a trap, though? It's 45. Ugh. I don't know if I'm going to have time. Okay. Let's get one queued up anyway. Now, where can I fight him? Why can't I strip Chuck? Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, construction 3. What construction is... What's it? Oh, yeah, you're right. I can't build it anyway, can I? That is a problem. Construction constrained. Okay, well, thanks guys. That means I can't build a trap either. What can I do? Harsh language. Right, what's going to happen here is Chuck can get the hell out of bed then. If you're not going to stay, then Humberto. There you go. Oh, cool. Chuck, are you going to go out to the right, maybe? Go that way, go that way. No, not that way. Oh, look. Humberto. Over here. Just here. That's fine. Attack Chuck. Attack Chuck. If you attack Chuck, that's all good. Oh. Oh, yes, exactly, Andrew. That's what I'm thinking of. But I'm more thinking of... Get the bugs up. Can we get the bugs up? They're sleeping. What time is it? 4 in the morning. They might wake up in a second, you know. Who's he attacking? Doesn't say. Doesn't say. How there's a character. Tasty. Not literally tasty. I mean, I'm not cannibal. But, okay. Who are they attacking? They're attacking Chuck? No, what? Don't make a beeline for me. How rude. I will fight if I have to, but you... Alright, fine. He's got attack 8. Chuck. Chuck, you scumbag. Don't just walk away. This could be over. I didn't get a chance to accept quests. He's getting stabbed up, though. I mean, he's doing a good job. Really good job, in fact. Don't bring a club to a knife fight. And he's on go juice. Don't fall down, Humberto. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. Ugh, good grief. Collins needs rescue. Chuck. Chuck. You're next, buddy. You're next. You are... I'm being kidnapped. That's just insulting. Chuck's like, herby doop doop doop. I'm not listening. I'm not watching. I'm going to walk into this really nice... I'm not even doing that. I don't even have the satisfaction of seeing Chuck get eaten by insects. Well, that was the tale of Humberto the Unfortunate. Huh. He's not lost forever. An opportunity to rescue him may present itself in the coming days. Yeah, really. Sure, get eaten. Get wrecked. That is the biggest betrayal I've seen recently. Well, okay. Keep playing. Right. No Man in Black. This was so appalling, this run. There was such a level of betrayal. The Man in Black's like, nah. Apparently they've patched it now in a patch notes. The Man in Black can't turn up with a shooting skill of 0, which is nice. So, yeah. Has anybody managed to rescue a kidnapped colonist? I've read stories about this, and yes, they have. But I remember when I was playing... Which one was it? Which playthrough was it? It was one of my really early ones. I had 3 or 4 colonists kidnapped, and I came back from it, and I thrived. And I was looking for them the whole time, and I never found them till the end of the game. Was it the Marulo Nation run through? What was that? That's one of my early ones. If you keep playing, what happens is the map just evolves, and you get a raid from time to time, and maybe a mech cluster, but nothing really happens much. I guess you could get a transport pod crash, but I don't know. Naked Brutality again? Rich Explorer? Let's do Naked Brutality. Let the misery continue. We'll do Randy and losing his fun again. And we'll do the old 5 clicks. Randomised. So this is reversed then. Rainfall, overall temperature. People came and took over one of your dead places. Really? That'd be really cool if they did. Really cool. Yeah. Okay. Generate. Right. I feel that Tropical Rainforest is a good challenge because you don't have medicine there, but you do have a food source, which is cool. So, no idea, Mel. Temp stayed in the middle, and the other 2 swapped. Yeah, that's weird. Weird. Rainforest. There we go, right in the middle. Lovely. Okay. Mountainous. Granite. Let's do mountainous. I've never played mountainous. Granite and sandstone. That looks interesting. Caves. I don't like caves. Caves can ram it. Let's do mountainous without caves. Can you do that? Yeah, there we go. Mountainous, no caves. Perfect. Right. Let's do that and that. Factions, who have we got then? Wani, Storoin, the Chaiza Nation, Krieger Pact, Bovas League. Gutworms in the Rainforest. Yeah, Gutworms is awful. Really bad. Just, it cripples you. Gutworms is awful. Cox, Glitterworld Surgeon, Jogger, Sickly, Psychically, well, it doesn't matter because I'm just randomised. Ready? 5 times. Let's do 6 this time, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Shooting 4. Nice. Melee 9. Nice. Mining 5. Not bad. Cooking 10. Plants 11. Lovely, lovely. I like this. This is actually okay. So Benji here is quite old, but that's okay. Has a scratch scar. This is not a bad character. I can work with this. Construction 0 is going to be a big problem. But cooking 10, plants 11, that's good yield. Melee 9, they stand a fighting chance. Medical 6, good. So, yeah, construction 0, I know. It's not great, but I can kind of... I can get around it, I guess. The point is, they can keep themselves alive, right? Melee of 9's pretty decent. So, alright, Benji, you're up. Let's do it. Boink. Oh, construction 0, God. Mill Matter, you used my vids to learn this game. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad you found it useful. And welcome. I don't think... I don't recognise the name. I haven't seen you before, but yeah, welcome. And I should say, we have a good Discord set up, so if you want to join Discord, please do come along. Be more than welcome. Oh look, that makes you nice and cosy. I like this. I like this. Got rhinos. Lovely. Not seeing an ancient danger. There may not be one on the map. It could be hidden. Oh, no, that's not one. I thought it might be something. No, obviously standing out ancient dangers. So that's all good. Right, where shall we go? Let's have a quick look. So in terms of rich soil, there's a little patch here. And this looks, actually this does look like it's kind of nicely defensible. So I'm kind of thinking we could probably go with this. Well, we actually got a building there. Got a building anywhere else? No, not really. I suppose this area here make it quite a nice home, perhaps. I don't want to be too close to the top of the map, you see. So we might just have to build something out here and just... Oh, I've got a marsh. That could be quite useful. Yeah, okay. Just have to build something here, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'd rather use something that's already there, but clearly that's not going to be the case. Okay, let's get cracking then. Chop wood. Let's get some wood going. Come on, Benji. Get on with it. Yes, harvesting Cecropia tree. Need a bed? Yes, you do. Thinking maybe... Let's speed up. Not make anything too big to start off with. Oh, a couple of panthers. Those look a bit scary. Now, let's have a quick look. Can we... Yeah, we got to attack it. I'd like to get some metal. Got some metal here. I'm so used to the mod showing you the metal is orange. It's quite hard to spot now. Got some jade. That'd be useful. Some metal here. Okay. By metal, I mean steel, of course. Right, let's get some structure in together. Doors are expensive, so we only have a couple of those. Let's see if we can get this construction up as quickly as possible. I mean, it's almost at thousands. Halfway there. That's good. 35%. No passion. Doesn't help. Cloud watching. Well, alright. Whatever makes you happy. Let's, although that's something we forgot last time. Stick in a recreational device. Set self-heal from the start. That's a very good point, I think. Yes. Alright. Yep, don't worry about watching construction. It's all good, my friend. It's all good. Let's just get on and see what we can do. Alright. A couple of doors. Ah. Food. Right. Let's take a food break. So. There is a cluster over here. Cluster over there. Is there ever windows? No. No, it's not something they've ever added, windows, which... I suppose it could have... Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they've never added windows. It's a shame. I think windows could be quite useful, but it probably brings a whole load of complications from a sort of programmatical point of view, I guess. Right, let's get some food in. Let's get... let's not make the same mistakes as last time, right? So I'm going to... Not chop wood, let's harvest. I'm going to harvest that. I'm going to harvest that. I'm not going to set them as zones. I'm going to put a zone here. A stockpile zone, so we can have some food. I'm going to do a dumping stockpile zone, so we can get rid of stuff we don't want. And... Yep, that's cool. So let me just queue this up. Harvest, 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 harvest. Now his skill's quite high, wasn't it, in plants. Burning passion as well. Nice. Right, Benji, haul those back. We've got a little bit of something to be going on with, so that's good. Let me put down a sleeping spot. Not that it makes a massive amount of difference. Oh, he's going to finish the door. Liking the work ethic. He doesn't know how to build a door, even what a door is, but he's going to have a go. Stop botching. Alright, let's have a little sleep. Ravenously hungry. There you go, have some of that. Lovely. This is a new thing they've patched in. If they're starving, they'll wake up, eat, and then go back to sleep. Whereas before, he would have just slept until the morning, you'd have got a starvation thing pop up. And then you start stressing that something bad's going to happen. So that's something they patched in 1.4, which I think is good. Touch on the ground cold. Oh, okay. Well, let's finish the doors today. That'd be nice. And we'll get a little torch up. And a bed. Get these rats out of your kitchen. What are you going to do? Yeah, indeed, RPG. It was really annoying. You see starvation. Oh, who's starving? And you look at them and they've just gone to get a meal from the kitchen. They're going to go and sit down. So yeah, was annoying. Okay, do the other door. Hang on, pause that. Do that. Do the door first. Roof it up. And then do this. Beautiful. We have lights, we have heat, we have some berries. $45 wood. Wow, it's hungry. Okay. We got a bed. Fantastic. Now, we need metal. Need a knife. He can't make a bow for himself, but I'm going to go and get a knife. Compact machinery. Is there anything closer? That's which is nearer. This is nearer. So let's do some mining. He has got some mining skills, which is good. Tired of major break risk messages because they would. Yeah, exactly. What resource would you harvest to make a window? That is a very good question. If I had my Astroneer head on, I'd say quartz. Because that makes glass, you know. There is no quartz in this game, so that's a good point. Major break risk. Why are you not happy, sir? Recreation unfulfilled. Slept outside, uncovered groin. Well, you got a thingy here. Use it, dude. At least you're inside now, though. That's nice. Ate without a table. Yeah, good point. Let me fix that. Table 2x2, 2x4. What? Is it? Oh, 1x2. Yeah, just didn't see it because it was steel. Stick it up here. And a wooden stool. That's it. Build it up. Don't botch it. Don't botch it. Don't botch it. Absolute beginner. Oh, excellent. Okay, right. Do some recreation stuff. Oh, you are. Relaxing. Yes, good. Awful bedroom. I mean, yeah, I guess. It's alright. It's kind of austere, but, you know, could be worse. Sand and heat would be the best, I suppose. Yeah. Glass needs new technology. True. Also, I mean, what purpose would it serve, really? Line of sight when you're inside, but you don't need line of sight. Apart from to fire, and then you're firing through glass, and then it breaks, and then... Can you climb through that? Is it a hole? Is it not a hole? Do you know what I mean? It brings up a lot of... Oh, sorry, it's paused. It brings up a lot of tactical issues. You could shoot the glass, but there's no way to shoot glass in Rimworld. Then, can I climb through it? Or is it an obstacle? Etc, etc. Make a weapon. Yes, that's the plan. I want to make a knife out of food. Yes, I am. Seeing as he's down here, I'm going to get him to cut these. I'm looking with hunger at these walking slabs of meat here, the rhinos. Their time will come. They're not as cute as elephants. Right, haul it back, Benji. Hauling wood. No, haul the berries. That's it. Beautiful. Right, where's the next berry bunch we're going to harvest? Always looking at the next ones. Ah, these up here. Perfect. Okay. There only used to be extra light indoors during daytime. Yeah, true, true. Glass could lead to solar panels. Do you know, actually, that's a very good point. If you can make solar panels, then you can make glass. I suppose. Anyway. Alright, so we've gone from awful to dull. Well, I'm alright with dull. Dull's okay. Have some berries, Benji. Must be getting sick of berries by now. Is there any dirt in here? Let's just have to right click everywhere. No. Alright, good. Getting some more metal. Now, how much metal do we have? 29. Now, a knife was... I thought it's up a production spot. Okay, do that now. Crafting spot. Knife was it 30? I think it was 30, wasn't it? Details. 30. Cool. Benji, don't worry about that. Just haul it and make it. And then... Ah, I queued it. I didn't want to queue it. Just do that. Okay. Okay, good. Low food, low medicine. Yeah. What's his crafting? Crafting is 5. Okay. Oh, he's just got to crafting 5. Fantastic. Hen P, that's a very good question. I don't know if these bits count as the room or not. I've always thought they do, and therefore you get a debuff. Let me just do the... If I do the room inspector... yeah, it highlights the room, so technically that is not part of the room, I would suggest. So I don't honestly know. I don't think so. Yeah, Peter, it'd be useful if you could kind of break these down, isn't it? But you've got to attack it, and I don't think you don't get anything, do you, from that? It's just a blocker more than anything else. Benji. Alright, get the extra little bit of metal, and then we'll crack you on doing something else. So we have a dull barracks, that's fine. Okay. You go to bed? Go to bed. Alright. He's stressed. Awful bedroom. Well, that's got to run out soon because it's not awful. Right, hungry. Oh, that table. Okay. We need a bow to go hunting. If we don't go hunting, we can't make any clothes. So unless something falls from the sky in terms of material, we are kind of stuck with being naked for now. Because you can't make a short bow. Because crafting's not high enough. No. No, it is. Oh. I'm completely talking nonsense then. I can make a short bow. Ugh. Dear oh dear. Okay, 30 wood. How much wood have we got? Beautiful. Benji, make yourself a bow. We're going to go hunting. Meat's back on the menu. Oh yes. 20 degrees inside. Very nice. So that torch boosts it by 10 degrees in this little room. That's really good. Very impressed with that. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Randy. Why do I want boomlopes? I can't get any rhinos. Do you know what would be good? If you could sort wildlife by distance. Attack when harmed. So we've got alpacas. Sort by distance would be really useful. Okay. I have to grab some alpacas then. Is that a way through? That is a way through. Perfect. Okay. We'll go and grab those. Right. Just grab one for now. I don't like shooting alpacas, but honestly speaking, they're not scary. So it's got to be them. Benji, equip a knife and then make a short bow. It might be worth stripping your first stranger unless they're really useful. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, what are you doing? Just craft. I want a bow, and don't bodge it. Actually, your crafting's 5, so you shouldn't bodge it really. I changed the noise. That's good. Excellent. Yes, Benji. Yes. Yeah, Mark, you're probably right. It's just kind of... It's there, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't serve any purpose. Harvesting berry bush. Yeah, I'm good with that. Harvest away, my friend. Then we'll equip the short bow and we'll go hunting. No, don't run away. Haul it. Beautiful. And equip. Splonk. And hunting alpaca. Yes, let's go. Sorry, alpaca. Stop running. Dude. Shooting 4. Just got to shooting 4. That's a lot of effort, isn't it? Have you even hit it yet? Nope. Oh, don't shoot through rhinos. That's... The rhinos know what's what. Let's get out of it. This guy can't shoot. I'm glad you haven't got to have ammunition in this game. Components in that mountain block. Well, this one. Yep. Or is there more? He's been hunting this thing all day. It's now late. It's getting dark. Don't hit the cassowary. It's cassowary, isn't it? Yeah. And he still hasn't hit it. Grief. Oh, hooray! Well done. You've hunted it across the whole... Oh, now we're getting some hits in. Alright, is it going to bleed out? It is. Don't go off the map. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, Benji. It took you 12 hours, dude. Seeing the vanilla hit rate is crazy. Yeah, I'll bet. That's just depressing. Alright, well, we've got a bit of time. These get away, boomalopes. This is scary. I've got a wooden house, don't you know? Where's the alpaca? Did he put it... Has he hidden it up his shirt? Where's the alpaca gone? I guess it's here somewhere. Is it under here? It's got to be here, right? Oh, uh-oh. Are you hunting a boomlope? No, he's eating my alpaca. You scumbag. What are you doing? Why would you do that? Head bitten off. Oh, that's just rude. I thought he was attacking a boomlope. Right, let's get the alpaca chopped up. Can't have that. Let's just... Can't have that at all. Your time will come, Panther. Just you wait. Just you wait. Chop it up. Put the meat inside. Let's have shelf. We need to make a shelf, don't we? Keep the meat inside for now. We're going to cook it quite quickly. Speaking of cooking, we need a fire. So let's get a campfire up and running. Right there. Really? Huh. I think I'm going to have to sacrifice my alpaca. We really haven't got any food though. Benji, have you eaten? No. How close are you to finishing the butchering? If we can leave this meat on the floor, then maybe the panther will eat the meat. I don't know. Right. Benji. Drop it. Benji, go inside. Go inside, Benji. Benji. Go inside. Go inside. That's it. Beautiful. Leave the meat on the floor. A nice panther might just eat the meat. Oh. Panther's not interested anymore. Good. Good, 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 good. He's still hungry. So go and eat something else. Come on, Panther. Go and eat something else. Look, berries. Yum, 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 yum. Berries. Berries. It's a bit rich to call the shack a house. That's true. It is. Technically, it's not really a house. If I go outside, is he going to pick on me again? Yoo-hoo! Target acquired. He's hunting me again. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Find something else to eat. I'm in no shape to fight you. My knife's outside. Dude. Hang on. Couldn't you see their hunger level? Am I imagining that? I thought there was a hunger level bar. Did they take that out? Or am I thought you could see their hunger. Or who they were targeting. It doesn't seem to be there anymore. Huh. There was. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I wasn't imagining that. Okay. So he's just going to reacquire me as soon as I step out of the door. Sleep and hunger. Yeah, that's what I thought. Might be a HUD mod. That's true. Right, if I step outside, does he reacquire me straight away? He does. He smells human. Okay, this is bad. This is very bad. I could try and tag him with the bow, but given Benji's shooting skills, that's probably not a great idea. Are you hunting something else? It also says what they were doing, like hunting so-and-so. Alright, how am I going to get at this one? So what we're going to do. We are going to grab that and bring it inside. Let me just make a stockpile inside. If I've got to eat raw meat, I will. I don't want food outside at all. Let me just clear that. I don't want food inside. So Benji, step out, take a shot at the bow, step back inside. Yeah, I think I can. I can take a shot and go back in. He is quick mind. He hasn't reacquired me. That's interesting. Hang on, let's Benji. Over here. Has he reacquired me? No, he's got bored. Oh. No, he hasn't got bored. Yeah, you're right, RPG. You couldn't see his intentions either, because normally it says like Raider setting fire to so-and-so or attacking whatever. They've obviously nerfed that, which is a shame, but it does make sense that they nerf it. No, oh, hang on a minute. He's fleeing. Now he's fleeing. It doesn't say fleeing either, does it? Benji, stop. I think we're okay. I think you got the message. That's it. Beautiful. Okay. That might have bought us some time. So that does time out. That's good to know. That is good to know. It was useful, but honestly, you could, being able to see the Raiders' intentions, I think, was a bit cheesy. So while I will miss it, I think that it's, yeah, I mean, I get it. I do get it completely. Right, let's stay a little bit local. We don't want to create too much issue. What are you doing? Harvesting berry bush. I'd rather you didn't. Not up here. Just come down to here, Benji. Let's cut some trees. Let's mind our own business. Absolutely. Four simple meals, 2 days worth of food out of one alpaca. That's actually quite nice. 19 camel hide is not enough to make clothes with. Let's have a quick look. Make tribal wear. Yeah, I need 30. I need one more alpaca basically. Okay. Let's get the fire started. Beautiful. Oh, don't hang around, because this is, it's gonna be the next issue. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Bills, add bill, cook simple meal, do forever. Benji. This is going to be an issue. Is there no small wildlife he can hunt instead? What's this one? This one's gone though. Oh look, yeah, there we go. Oh look, he's attacking the cassowary. Excellent. Good choice. I might get a body out of this. Don't like this now. That cassowary is going to give him a good scene to it. No, that's a bad choice of words. He's going to put up a good fight. Oh, okay. Maybe not. I can leave that body out there. I think that'll work. Maybe that'll draw some other predators in. Where's my mini-map gone? I haven't got a mini-map. No! Just noticed I don't have a mini-map. It doesn't show their hunger either, does it? Okay. Put the knife inside in case it happens again. That's a good point. Yeah. To prevent degradation. Yeah, that's a very, very good point. I was going to build a shelf, wasn't I? And then didn't get around to it. So let me just expand this a little bit. Expand zone. Let's do that. And make that for weapons as well. So clear all foods and weapons. Yes. Right. So after you've done that, haul it. Fantastic. Base game doesn't have a minimap. I know. I just realised. He's just hanging around. I don't like this at all. Come on, Benji, hurry up with the cooking. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Cooking 10. That's good. Right, speed things up. Doink. Cook it. Take that inside. Take the food inside. Lovely. Yes. Let's make that zone a bit bigger. Obviously that torch thing is taking up the spot. Benji, haul that inside for now. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we don't need any more trees cut for now. Let's cancel that. Let's go alpaca hunting. I don't like this one bit. There's nothing we can do about this. Okay, where are the alpacas? Alpacas, tortoise, chinchilla. Yeah, alpaca's got to be next, hasn't it? Oh, they're miles away. Alright. What are we doing? 19 degrees. It's 1 PM. Alright, Benji. Let's go. We need to get an alpaca. Let's mark it, one of these as being hunted. And Benji should pick it up. Hunting alpaca. There we go. Oh, hello. Chinchilla. Grab that on the way back. If we don't get the alpaca. Oh, a couple of good hits. That's what we like. Four hours. It's going to bleed out. Okay. Right, dude. Haul that back with you. Oh, he is. Butchering. Excellent. Where's that panther gone? Still there. How much meat we're going to get off this? 16. Okay, that's cool. Right, good. Sorry for the backseating. Nah, don't be silly. Don't be silly. I've got no problem with taking suggestions from people. I'm not proud. I'm excited for the upcoming expansion as well. It's going to be very, very good. The fact it's introducing new factions, I think, is going to be fantastic. And also, it's going to introduce different fighting styles, different combat. Anything that improves combat is good in my books. Oh, it's bled out. There you go. That was easy. Alright, let's grab this up and go to bed, I guess, Benji. Sleeping time. Now, where's that panther gone? Panther's gone. Where have the panthers gone? Oh, that cassowary still there. I might leave that where it is, though, just to let the wildlife eat it. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, excellent. We need a shelf in here, otherwise this is going to count against the beauty of the room. What's all the piles of metal tanks? When Ideology was released, patch 1.3, they introduced leaving bits of these old things lying about on the map. You can't do anything with them, they're just blockers. You can't harvest them, you can't, you know, break them down for resources. They're literally just blockers, and they can be removed by shooting at them, as it says. But yeah, it was just for flavour more than anything else. I think it's really good. I quite like it. Is that steel? Ooh, we will grab that, actually. Easy steel. And it helps his construction as well. So I think you get points for deconstructing, don't you? Yeah, let's get a shelf up in here. Make it less ugly. Wooden shelf. I think so. I think they look cool. It's good flavour. You keep seeing these turrets and you think, oh, a turret. Then it's like, oh no, it's not a turret. You saw a video on YouTube feed about an upgrade to Astroneer. I'm not aware of that. Do you mean like a DLC? Or we can build some clothes. Yes, outstanding. Let's get some food made though first. So you should stack it on the one stack that's already there. To version 1.26. Oh, is that today? I don't know what the current version is. I think Ashen is due an upgrade. When was the last one? The last one was the... Actually, it's not due an upgrade. They had the rails upgrade recently. Maybe that's what you're talking about. It was like a railway. It just dropped. Ooh, okay. In that case, they've been very quick. The rails one has been out for a few weeks, but they brought out another one already. That's incredible. Wow. That's preferred. That is normal. Okay. Yeah, put it on the shelf. That's better. Deconstruct. No, don't do that. Oh, missing 60 fabric or leather. Oh, I thought I needed 40. My bad. So alpaca counts as camel hide. Okay. Deteriorating. That doesn't matter so much. So I need... okay. I need one more alpaca. Don't worry about the deconstructing for now. Let's get another alpaca. Where they gone? Where they gone? Yes, yeah. Hunt it, Benji. Hunt it. Let's do it. Is he getting better? Not sure if you'd like to post URLs here, but this was a 1.26 Astroneer video. Would you mind telling me what it was about? Is it the Rails upgrade? Because if it's not, they brought out another one today that I've not seen, and that's been very quick from the last one. Come on, fall over. 18 hours, not quick enough. 12, 11, 5. Good, good, yes, better, better. Come on, Benji. Splendid. So might be able to get some clothes. Alright, alright. September this year, yeah. That's the Rails upgrade, which I've not delved heavily into. But Ashen is a great game, it really is. It's very, very, very accomplished, and there's so much to do. It's so easy to get sidetracked. Could do a tidying the room up, actually. It's cleaning dirt, cleaning trash. Oh, he's making... Oh, excellent. Good. Put your tackle away, buddy. Make some tribal wear. Stargazing, I'm good with that. All right, so I got some berries up there. That's good. Got 10 siblings. There's stuff for 5 days, so that's all right. That's all right. Now, what I'd like to do next is we are going to get another person at some point. So I think build an extension to my lovely shack here. I mean, the tempting thing to do would be like this, but then it's kind of blocked. So I'll probably build out to the side here. Let me just expand that, move this down a little bit. Oh, I see. Huh. Let's get rid of it. Let's make my wooden shack bigger. Door. Can't move that, can I? No. I use that as a hospital cum prison. Campfires run out. That's fine. Do some more chopping wood. Campfires back up. That can go. Cecropia. Teak. Yes. Oh, some elephants. Hello, wonderful animals. Still there. Is that just rotting out? 13 hours. Do you know, if that's not getting eaten, I'm going to go and grab that. That's just easy. Benji. Now, let me think. I don't have a stockpile spot. I don't think. Hang on, what's this? Is that for bodies? Dumping stockpile. Corpses, yeah. Benji, don't worry about that. Grab the cassowary. I don't want it to rot out. That'd be a shame. Yep, go grab it. Maybe the panthers don't want it, so we shall use it. I don't know if they've patched this, we shall see. Because this has got 13 hours left on it, right? But if we chop it up into meat, it resets the rot counter. I think. Bird meat. Yeah, it does. It resets the rot counter, so that's actually quite handy. No pleasing you, Mark. Is it a shack? Is it a house? It's a house. Definitely a house, I reckon. That'd be one thing that would be epic, is if you had levels, so floors. Although I understand that would just be incredibly complex from from a programming point of view. X and Y levels. A hunter's passing by. She's named Kay Neville. You look very well dressed, Kay. Extremely well dressed and well armed, for that matter. Wow. Okay. Gosh. Does she have a few items to trade? Gear. No, she doesn't. Oh, that's very well equipped. Good God. Wimp, chemical fascination, annoying voice. She can just... You can jog on. Jog on, Kay. Don't want to talk to you. There's no place for wimps in this army. Alright, well Benji's got clothes... No, he hasn't got clothes on. Benji, finish your clothes. Hang on. Doink and doink. Finish it. 10, 9, 8, 7. I don't know about easy down. You say easy down, but bear in mind that she's got a good revolver and has reasonable armour. And I've got a short bow. No armour. In fact, I'm naked. Not for much longer. There you go. So, under different circumstances maybe, but not right now. And she's a wimp. She has a revolver. I know, right? Do you think she's going to get off the map? Yeah, there's no predator. Oh, hello. How hungry are you, my 4-year-old panther? Look, tasty human. Tasty human. No? Oh well. No, never mind. So, we have a few things to trade. I could make that my... Let's put all the stuff inside now, shall we? This is my kind of stockpile room. That can go... That is my dumping stockpile. So in here we want pretty much everything. Apart from raw resources. So foods is fine. Resources can stay outside. Apart from... it's components. Is that... No, that's manufactured, isn't it? Yeah, manufactured's inside. Yep, that's all fine. That all looks good. Everything else can stay outside. Yep, cool. That's a good point. She was a wimp. Yeah, revolver, no worry in melee, but... Yeah, that's a fair comment, actually. I didn't really appreciate the wimp thing for what it is. No, you're right. Opportunity missed. That's annoying. Hasn't fallen over, has she? Right, so... Got no medicine. We got clothes on. Well, that's actually not too bad, really. Let's deconstruct that. A little bit of food inside, which you can't do anything with. That's going to rot. Is it part of the DLC that makes corpses rot and this stuff rot and it gives off the stink, or is that part of 1.4? Doesn't mention that here, does it? That stink. I can't remember what it's called. It releases a cloud of something which makes you ill. I guess it's a DLC thing because there's no mention of that here. Yeah, okay. Right, let's get some flooring down. And I could start making some steel weapons. Yeah, deconstruct. Cargo pods. Cargo pods, cargo pods. What's it dropped? Uranium. Wow. 8. Okay. Good for selling. Now, what's our food situation? We've got 7 meals. Okay, you go. Let's start hunting again. So, what have we got? Got a couple of alpacas left down here at the bottom. Certainly. Now there's that panther again. Oh, another cassowary. Panther. Okay, so the panthers are dealing with these. Panthers don't seem to be picking on the big animals, which I find interesting. Yeah, that's right. Never really looked closely at it, but I guess they'd hunt the monkeys next, right? Don't shoot across the rhinos. That's really bad. Oh, there's the other one. Right, what's this construction? Construction 2, okay. It's just got to construction 2. Now, in terms of research, we don't even have it. We have electricity. Okay. Low drone. We have air conditioning. We have electricity. Okay. But I think to build any of that stuff, you've got to be a 4 or a 5. Yeah, 4, 4, 6, 4. Yeah, okay, that's no good then. All right. No cookers for us. We could have a wood-fired cooker, I suppose. Even Panthers know to leave the... Yeah, I know. It kind of makes sense. And boomlopes, for that matter. So I suppose they'll be hunting the monkeys and the cassowaries. 22 hours. Yeah, we'll go and grab that. Show me out the construction. I could really do with somebody else arriving, you know. Let me build a bed for a guest. And we'll stick a bed. We need a prison, really, don't we? Is this marsh? Marshy soil. I can still build on that. Let's do a little prison. Ad hoc prison. Make it cosy. Do a little porch. Doors are really expensive, aren't they? Never mind. There you go. There's a cassowary. Lovely. At least we can sell some of this stuff. As and when. Huh. How much food do we have? 10. Okay. 5 days. Killed a tortoise. Would be much happier with an assault rifle, if I'm being honest. That's... Yeah, okay, let's have a look at this. So where's the nearest people we can trade with? More cargo pods. Is it these guys? No, I can't. Gosh. That's a long way. Okay, we can count trading out for now then. Alright. Because the only way I'm going to get a gun anytime soon is by trading. If I'm honest. So... Okay. 52. $52's not so bad. Oh, got some gold here, that's nice. Okay, what's he doing? Harvesting bamboo tree, yeah, that's fine. Let's get this built. Get some beds built. Haven't really done any priorities here, but when it's just him, it's a bit of a moot point. But he is doing construction first, over and above cutting, which is fine, as how it should be. Right, how is he doing? Health is fine, his needs are fine, or full bedroom. Dirty and ugly. Well, statue would be nice. Cooking 10. Interesting. Hunger rate 150%. Plants 11, cooking 10, melee 9, construction 2, mining 5. Yeah, okay. Traps before raid. Yeah, good point. Need some couple of choke points, really, don't we? I think here we'll use this as a choke point. Let's get a couple of traps in here. We have steel. How much steel do we have? Not enough. Let's use wood. Wooden spike traps. So we'll have, in case he's armed, then he's going to sit there and take shots at us. One there, and we'll get. In case he comes down here, we can sort of sit here, and then we can repeat above. In fact, let me just cancel that. do another one here. Try and lure him in. Yeah, that's a good point regarding the goal. I'll do that as well. Let's get the traps up first. Alright. Okay, what's he got? Stanislav the Slaughterer. That's quite scary, frankly. Smoke leaf joint. He's got not very good clothes. Okay, kind misogynist chemical fascination. No good at construction. Right, is he attacking straight away? Oh, yes, cargo pods. We missed that, didn't we? We missed that event. Let's have a quick look. What is it? Oh, kibble. Good for taming, I suppose. Anyway, attacking straight away or not? Let's have a quick look. Prepare for a while. Okay, so it gives us a little bit of time to build the traps then. So if I do that, focus on the traps. Excuse me. Come on, Benji, do the traps. Have we got 45? We don't. What's he doing? Wooden door. No, 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 no. Do the traps. Oh, he's doing everything but. Oh, dude, just do the traps. Yeah. No, we haven't got construction skill. Is it 4? Is it construction 4? That's terrible. 3. Alright, well, forget the traps then. Now, what have you got on you? You've got a short bow. Where's the knife? Where's the knife? Where's the knife? Anything good in the cargo pod? Nah, kibble. Where's the knife? Is it in here? Wooden shelf, steel knife, okay. I'll try and ping him with a short bow. He's going to come through here, isn't he? I'll switch to a knife and stab him up. There's not much else I can do. I could... It's high risk. I could try and ping a panther. But he just might beeline me. I don't want that. So, anyway, come on in, Benji. Let's go. Where is he? He's there. What's the range on the bow? How fast is he? Oh, I haven't got my rim HUD. How fast is he? 4.6. How fast am I? 4.42. Okay. Take a shot. So close. Never mind. Go, Benji. Pick up your knife. No. No, not consume bird meat. Equip steel knife. There we go. Yoo-hoo! Knife beats club, but it didn't last time. Alright, come on in. Have him. There's no finesse with this. He's got the first licks in. First licks. Okay. Bruises versus stabs. We watched Benji try to get an alpaca. No try. Yeah, absolutely. He's down. We killed Stanislav the Slaughterer. Oh dear. Well, Stanislav, that's embarrassing. What have you got? Not feeling this particular character. Artistic 10, animals 9. Plants 4, cooking 4? Nah, I don't think so. Good work, Benji. Very good. Just some bruises and stuff. That's all good. Nothing that needs medicine particularly for. I'm going to dump Stanislav's body somewhere in the marsh. Just forget it ever happened. Strip him up first. Gear. There's really not much point. I'll take his hat. Let's take his hat. There you go. Yes, excellent. Stand the kite, yeah. Stand the slaughterer. Stand the slaughtered. Really, more than anything else. Right. Well, we've come to the end of the stream, more or less. There's been some interesting quality of life improvements, I think, with 1.4. The heat map is interesting, although didn't get to use it very much. But, you know, as I said, it makes Oh, if it's all the same colour, it's not... It doesn't cause lag. This is largely the same colour. But we did see the lag earlier. Maybe it's if it's blue and something, or... I don't know. It's weird. It's actually quite smooth now. It's the same biome as well, isn't it? So, not sure. Not sure what happened there, but we shall see. Yeah, so there we have it. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed the run through 1.4. That, as I said, that's been quite educational for me. Hotspots at the geothermals. Does it though? Because it's all outdoors. So let's have a look. Once the geothermal steams, I don't think it'll do anything, will it? Yeah, see, it's like an indoor thing, isn't it? I guess there's no indoor little nooks here, is there, that I can see? No. Oh well. Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna keep this for next week. I think so. I think this has got legs, right? This is quite interesting. I'm curious to see what happens to Benji, not Stanislav. Stanislav's going to get dumped in a marsh somewhere. But yeah, I'll keep it. Anyway, so thanks for joining, everybody. I appreciate all the interaction. It's always great. And I'll be back with another faction side very, very soon, hopefully. In the meantime, you have a great day or great evening, and I'll speak to you soon. This is Bug, pulling the plug.